we're very pleased to have with us the director, Mr. Tony D'Aquina. Give him a big applause.
Thank you.
So, what are we going to see tonight?
First of all, thank you all for coming out tonight to see the film. Thank you from both myself and the whole team. It's amazing to be here at Ramaskrik, and it's a real honour to present the film to you all. Tonight, I'm a horror fan before I'm a filmmaker. So, and I especially love the films of the 70s and early 80s, the kind of exploitation, grindhouse horror movies of that period. So I wanted to make this film kind of my love letter to those films. It's all, we had no CGI, well, we had a tiny bit of CGI, but it's all practical effects. Lots of gore. We got Best Kill at Fright Fest this year. So I hope everyone here enjoys a bit of violence, because
You got the Lucio
it's kind
Fulci
of
Award.
extreme.
And you got the Lucio Fulci
And the
Award.
Lucio Fulci Award for eye abuse. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoy the film, and I'll be back for a Q&A afterwards.
Yeah, stick around for a Q&A.
Again, thank you all so much for coming out to see the movie. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the film.
Before the film, you said that it's almost only practical effects. And how did you achieve this on such a low budget?
So practical effects. So I work with a friend of mine, Larry van Dijnhoven, who is a special effects master, and he loves horror films. He's currently working on the new Mortal Kombat movie. He just finished the last season of Preacher, and he loves horror films. And he'd done a few horror films before where they hadn't shown his effects. They kind of cut away from them or hid them in the background. And so we talked a lot about. I'd written all this stuff in the film, like the face slicing off, and I didn't know if anyone could actually do it, but Larry was up to the task. And so yeah, I worked together with him with all the designs and all the effects and all the costumes and everything. So he did a lot more than we paid him for.
There's only one way out. Win.
It's like I'm seeing through their eyes. They've put these in our heads. I think that they're watching.
The special effects makeup team was basically 2 people. So, they worked insane. They basically worked kind of, I don't know, Larry probably worked during the shoot. He was working maybe 18 hours a day, basically sleeping on set. So, yeah. And I keep coming up with stuff like there weren't as many exploding heads. And I said, Larry, can we do one more exploding head, please? And he's like, yeah, sure. Yeah. And it's actually a mistake in the prosthetic. So when it started to separate and kind of come off and bleed through her mouth, that wasn't designed to happen, which is a great thing with prosthetics. I think you get mistakes, so it looks less perfect and looks better than CGI, which is why I want to use practical effects. So that's all prosthetic on a real person. And then for the final bit off, it's obviously a dummy. Obviously.
Obviously.
And thank you all again for coming out tonight and watching the film. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks you to Ramaskrik.